Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of my Brandenburg Let's Play. This episode, we're going to be fighting a great war against the Ottomans, so I'm looking forward to that. Our manpower is basically non-existent, and if we check the ledger, the Ottomans have a formidable amount of units. But of course, I can tech up to be on the same tech level, military tech level, and we're gonna be really relying on our sweet Prussian ideas. But not only that, of course, we have the entire empire and also some allies, hopefully, to help wreck the Ottomans. I've been thinking, I mentioned this I think in the previous episode or the one before that, but the Ottomans actually don't have humanist ideas. And I think there is a possibility that we could have some epic collapsing of the Ottoman Empire. I think it's possible. And with that in mind, I think my first war, what I'll do is I will take at least these 3 provinces. I've got a feeling if we take these 3 provinces, the Ottomans probably, a bit of their issue is their navy. If I really wanted to wreck them... He's got 30 heavy ships, holy crap. Well, we're going to have to wait till we're a little bit more affluent before we do that. But yeah, I was thinking if we really destroy their navy completely, that's going to leave them in a sore spot for the future so that they don't just transport troops across. But yeah, I think definitely I will try and maybe do some cutting up of their empire in order for it to kind of collapse in the future. I mean, look how much of their land is, cored by other nations. I definitely think there is a possibility to rise their war exhaustion really high and have them mass collapse into different nations if we just sit on them with 20 war score in a future war. But it's going to begin with cutting off the Balkan region and so on, I would say, to hopefully see mass revolts. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try to... if we have legitimacy spare, I will throw down some royal marriages, especially on the more influential vassals, because that gives you legitimacy over time, but also it's going to give us really high chance of getting heirs, and let alone the improved relations with them. So we're going to be moving our troops out this way. In the meantime, I'm going to try and diplo-vassalize Mantua, but we'll at least improve relations with him. And I've been thinking I might try ally Ethiopia. Ethiopia is really large, even though he's got wrecked. He's got 400% war score worth of land. That's the same as Great Britain, essentially. So let's try ally him, in a sense to kind of protect him from the Ottomans. But yeah, so that they don't expand into him. But also there is a chance we could PU him as well. And he might expand through his own accord in the future into the Ottoman Empire, so I think he might be worth a Diplo slot right now. I'll hold off teching up until we're ready to hit that button, because we may find we get it for even cheaper. I think army composition is something... where does it say your combat worth? 32. I would like to make sure our army composition is pretty good before we go in. I'll probably hire some mercenaries, but I'll spend my manpower on cannons most likely. Not gaining very much money, but we've still got this corruption to root out. So let's quickly try to do that. And it's only Austria who's above 50, right? No. For some reason this guy's above 50. What are you doing, brah? Let's just get him under. Can I forced religion on him, I think. Can I get a royal marriage with you? Are you still a free city? He's a republic. Alright, I might have to try and spend a Diplo slot there as well. Not a Diplo slot, but one of our diplomats, rather. To keep that nation nice and happy. And of course, Hungary's going to help us. The Pope was fighting with Senior, who now he's not out of that war. He might help us as well. Yeah, it looks like he will help once his war exhaustion goes down a bit. And he's got a lot of troops, dude. These damn Italian nations, they're nothing to underestimate. He probably has some navy as well. Although the Ottoman's navy is so good right now. So I think the obvious choice is to kind of focus on his capital region. Just mass siege this up. Focusing on that area is probably the smartest way to go. Corruption at this rate is almost eliminated. This government type cannot receive royal marriages. We just need that 190 relations, though, to vassalize Mantua as well. And we still have one Diplo slot free, which could be used on these nations. But I'm keeping... There's no disputed succession. It could also be used on Ethiopia. I think Ethiopia is the way to go if we can acquire that alliance. I can proclaim guarantee... why don't we do that? So we're actually at our Diplo slots now, currently. Got to keep that in mind. Diplo slots full. Truce expired with Iraq. It's a good place to... We can fully annex them by the looks of things. Good place to spend some admin. Plenty of opportunities to do that, but it's all about the Ottoman Empire right now. So, 32 was our combat width. Why don't I go for 16 in each stack? So that if we combine our stacks, we've got our combat width. And I'm going to drop some cannons to help enable us to siege down provinces faster. Yeah. Okay, making plenty of profit this way, and our... these rebels can piss off. I would like these rebels to piss off as well, but it's unlikely that they will actually stabilize. That's alright. And we can vassalize Mantua after the war. Are you ready to go, Pope? Not quite. I might call him in afterwards, after we declare. About to tech up. Why don't we tech up? Our diplomacy's falling behind. We don't need these ideas desperately. I'm going to tech up for -15. I feel like that's a good deal. On Diplo. Nice. Discipline advisor. Now, losing the 10% army maintenance is quite costly, I suppose. But that sweet, sweet discipline is going to help us out for sure. So with the same tech level... Man, this guy's really close. Why don't we vassalize him up? Give him some cash here. that we don't really have, and wait for the emissary to return. We'll vassalize Mantua before we go. He's got 10k actually, but it's also the money. Any money we can make, the better. Also waiting on the Pope to back us up in the old wars. There we go. Another little vassal there. Here we go. He's got a lot of allies. Pretty much all of North Africa, most of it. Yemen, and he's got a vassal of Najd. Probably just going to use leave our eastern side open for now. It's wartime. The drums of war, boys. Hungary will take occupations, but that's okay. We can give them occupations. I don't care. It's going to be all about the capital. Lovely thing about the Ottomans is I swear they don't take up they don't upgrade their forts so much as quickly as Europeans do. Although I suppose you could argue that they are Europeans, but you know what I mean. The Western Europeans. Alright, so as I suspected, despite the formidable forces that they have, we have way more, but it's kind of a matter of how productive they are going to be. Because when we compare our lonesome selves versus the Ottomans' lonesome selves, the Ottomans are vastly more powerful than us. But of course Hungary, to say the very least, he's going to help us out. And I'm sure others will as well. Where is that province? ES. It's a Polish province. Textile manufacturing. Let's check how much money does that make us? Ooh, baby. Alright. Screw it. I'll build you. It's going to help us text up essentially sooner. Who needs money, man? What's money even for? I never even knew what money was for in my life. I didn't take the mission. Okay, somebody please kill me now. So, lol. Let's cancel that building. See if we get the mission back. Haha, sucker. That's good because I'm a complete noob. So, feels good, man. That increases our manufacturer's gainage. Very important. Okay, big Bohemian stack coming. Lots of little guys coming. Feels good. I'm being a little bit conservative, guys, and not just rushing them, you know? Because I'm trying to give my allies a chance to catch up. Oh, that's a big vassal swarm on the way. Boy, that feels good. Nice to see. Why don't we go friendly relations with him? He might just flip friendly, then we'll get the alliance easily. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump on the capital. Okay, so we can see a lot of action out here. If he wants to base race us, I mean, it's a long road to Berlin, you know? For us, we're just sitting on Constantinople effective immediately. And I feel like with these troops, we're going to base race the heck out of him, no problem. I don't think base racing is the best move for him. Especially, our forts are underdeveloped as well, but not up here. They're quite good. Got some up nearer to our capital. I think for sure we're going to mass siege this up. He has the navy, but then we're just going to walk around, deal with his troops, and he's going to be pretty dunsies. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Needless to say, the Empire feels good, man. Feels real good, man. And of course, even though this isn't fortified, there's decent development in a lot of these provinces that even aren't fortified. So his war exhaustion, we should expect to see begin to go. Ooh, Tuscany. Ooh, 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 ooh. 52 years old. Ooh. Oh, hello, I'm going over my Diplo slots. Oh, hello, that's our dynasty. Ooh, hello, Tuscany. He's decent as well. Oh, ooh, hello, my friend. Become personal unified, please. We really need that Diplo. Let's just cancel this for now, so that we're not over our Diplo slots costing us 1 per month. That's got me excited. That's a big chunk of northern Italy there that is PUable, hopefully. Obviously, if this guy was to die, our dynasty would be on his throne. We've got no truce of him. I would, boom, claim his throne, go in, and PU all of that. It's a small PU. Yay, Sweden just backed up this troop out here. It's quite important that they win those. Very good. Because of our CB. So our allies are doing a good job. Good job, men. Nice, and his capital's done. Already, even though he's so big, he's starting to get some war exhaustion. Nice. Dude, our numbers are just so hectically huge that there's almost no logic to what's going on. It's just, destroy him! Everybody destroy him. Catholic zealots, that's okay. I'm coming out here to aid you guys. Our corruption's almost gone, and then we can see, finally, we're going to begin to profit big time. And as we begin to pay off our loans, we will profit even more and more and more. No. Lost a little battle there. Not doing too hot in that regard, but we've got plenty of time to win battles. He's got a lot of numbers, though. I shouldn't be too hasty. Wow, dude. That was like, what, a year? A year to siege up the entire Balkan region? Go, go, Europe. This here is Europa. Get out of my land. I wonder if I can back him up in time. 9 days. Ooh, we barely got in there. Wow. Okay, that's going to give us some war score. And now his troops are a little bit disheveled. I'm just going to group everything up and go in against him. Catch that fall out. If we can. This is how you get the real war score. And we got plenty of allies nearby to help us. Life's good, guys. We finally... this is what we shall consider the good old days, guys. When we look back, we'll think about the good old days where we were the Brandenburg and we just revoked. Yep. Just killing some fools, casually as killing some fools. Might just go deal with some rebels because this war is so over. Do you know what I mean? Just casually killing some fools. We had a battle plan, but then our battle plan changed when we plot twist. We just owned him. In every single sense of the word, he just got owned left, right, and center. Yeah, life's good. The good old days. So this is where he's having some victories over us, I suppose. But we're just going to funnel everything down through the Caucasus here and obliterate him. Winning battles left, right, and center feels good. Got to get that ticking war score, though. Apparently we're a long ways away from that. So we can tell that in such an early stage, the fact that he already has... oh, these are all good, but I want that stability first. I will take the inflation over stability, but not the others, really. What was I saying? Yeah, considering he has medium enthusiasm at such an early stage, like, by goodness, by the time we get our war score, he's probably going to be willing to... Holy crap! 66,000 there. Just stall a little bit and wait for the friends. Okay, they're just going in, so I'll just go in. Help these fools out. The big battle. Holy crap, I hope we got enough allies here to win this one. quite a costly engagement, but we wreck-a-ronied his face once again. I'm going to sit in the mountains here, I think, as a kind of choke point. Our relations are maxed with Ethiopia. We could free up, we could cancel alliance with the Pope. That's definitely an option. It would affect our papal influence, but we'd get a lot anyway. And at some stage we have to begin expanding into the Pope, so... Oh wow, what the... France won't back Venice up. Sweet. I might jump straight into Venice, guys, and feed Austria a little bit. Let's have a look. Is there anybody? There's not really, is there? It's pretty much just Austria that we can feed Italy. I suppose I could just feed Italy to... damn it. Tuscany got an heir. Shoot. I suppose I could just feed it to Mantua. There's not that much difference between feeding it to the Empire or not, because we're not doing this to integrate the Empire for free. I might just feed it to Mantua. How about that? Because the thing about feeding it to Austria is he hates us. He's the only nation that really objectively is mad. Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad, Austria? Speaking of mad, this guy was mad as well. Let's dump a dude in there to keep him happy. Yeah, I think Mantua. We're gonna make Mantua the Italian power. Let's make sure that we've got Mantua kind of claiming all that he can. Then he kind of is. What about Sweden? Sweden claim all of Denmark, baby. Yep, it's good. Hey, I forgot completely about this. Not that. I don't mean during the war. I mean, is Norway colonizing? That's what I mean. Did you throw down a colony, Norway? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. I don't see one. Yes, there it is, baby. Sweet. He did. I like it, Norway. Good job. I was going to say the reason he probably isn't is because of his yearly income, but we could fix that by giving him a salary in exchange for colonizing. But if he's going to colonize like that, then I know he's probably making money. Let's pay off Muscovy's debt. I'll keep on top of that because I want him to colonize. I'll do the same to Norway. Those two will keep paying off their debt if they're having some hard times to make sure that they keep on colonizing at a productive rate. Because those colonies are nice, cheap, and integratable, but colonists we don't have. So that's how we generate some colonists, and we can just integrate it later, making it nice. And who knows, I mean, I'm kind of trying to one-tag, that's the dream, but, you know, maybe in another life, if we had much better luck than I did this game, we could one-tag, but I think at this stage... I'm just doing the best I can, you know? And just having as much fun as I can. The goal is one tagging, but like I would be happy to just let Sweden have the north, you know? That kind of thing. But don't get me wrong. If one tagging is an option, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do the best I can this playthrough. See how macho we can become. Not feeling really good about this massive Ottoman stack out here. So let's go back to kind of protect some of our friends, even though they might not need our protection at all. It's important that we win these. Yes, that looks like ticking war score. Now it's really important that we maintain that ticking war score, because if he wins like even a few small battles, he's probably going to ruin the ticking war score, and perhaps permanently. Let's make sure to... Well, I say make sure. This game kind of plays itself out at this stage. Let's just do our best to be there. I won't worry so much about the sieges. Let's do our best to go assist our armies. All of our different levies. Like this guy, what are you doing? That guy's gonna get caught out. Shoot. I think we have the numbers out here. I'll actually go protect Saxony. Because these guys are... Oh, yeah, he's gonna get caught. Shoot. Damn it, Saxony. Don't lose our war score, man. I'm coming. Don't do it. We need that war score. The dread of the Holy War CB, guys, is when you can't get the ticking war score, you know? Because enough battles have gone down. And then you're stuck. It's almost like you used a no CB war. Against a big nation like the Ottomans, that's a really bad spot to be in. Quite frankly. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's help escort the Saxons out of here if they would. Oh, we just gained a core somewhere. Huh, cool. Nice. Now that's, we're not going to use the Reconquest or whatever, but that saved us a little bit of cheeky admin there. Just by getting a cheeky core there for being at war. Good stuff. Oh no, are you serious? Not cool. Not cool at all. Sweden's finished over here, and he's got a massive stack to come pummel some face. The good old Swedes. Hungary's just chilling over there. Oh, Bohemia got across the strait. Sucker. Wow, look how many allies we have. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't think we're going to be getting the ticking war score, guys. That feels quite bad, man. Feels moderately bad, man. But at this rate, we are sieging his whole freaking country up. And he's going to have low enthusiasm. Obviously, we're going to want that. I think we're going to want that. Well, hang on. We should really take that as well. I think we're going to be taking that. That's 53 right there. Where else could we cut him off? We could cut him off there. It's all Sunni. No, it's not. It's not all Sunni. Yeah, I suspect we could see some Crimea defections even. We could see a Catholic Crimea defect. I think that's a nice cheeky move. Take that. And then probably... I mean, that's probably the best way to piece this guy out, I would say. In the future, we're going to fully annex Iraq. I could just take this. Really segment him, really crazy. But I don't know if we can get that 95 war score here. It might be smarter to just piece out and go in again. We could spend that time that we're prolonging this war more productively, perhaps. Because this is not going too well, but there's not that much I can do. These AIs, it's almost like they have a mind of their own, you know? The way they walk around doing things. It's going to be a lot to do with just fully annexing this whole country, but it might take a while. No way. We're just going to core again on Maros. Cheeky little core there. That's strange. We don't even border that province. Border it over the mountains. Bohemia's doing a good job backdooring that fool. He's deep in there. Holy crap, the Ottomans sieged that quickly with those 16 cannons. God dang. That's bananas. The other thing to consider about the Empire is it's usually kind of most productive. Ethiopia, it's 15 years old. I really want to PU that guy badly, dude. Can't quite get a royal marriage with him, though. I was going to say the Empire usually is most productive here, like when you initially vassalize it. But as you begin to fight these wars and so on, they tend to be less and less productive, especially if they're suffering from war exhaustion. Let's go help Hungary out on this side. Oh, he walked over the strait. Looks like we can just walk back and forth across here now. Interesting. Keep that in mind. Whoa. Yeah, a part of me feels like this has been butchered a little bit. And because of that, it's probably going to be best to kind of wrap the war up relatively quickly if we can. Focus elsewhere and then just come back in against him rather than fight a prolonged war. With that in mind, maybe we should do something like that. Where else can we deal some real damage, like cutting them up cheaply for like one province? I don't really see many opportunities to do that. Maybe something like this. Give us some power projection and we can just jump straight in against Iraq. It's a shame to take such a small amount, but a part of me feels like that's a smart move, guys. Honestly. We gave him a bit of a headache, I'm sure. Yeah, his manpower's completely depleted. It's a bit disappointing, guys. I hope you guys don't disagree with me, but I just feel like the wars with the Ottomans, we've just proven that it's going to be relatively easy, right? We've given him way more of a headache, completely eliminating his manpower than we have on our side. But I'm worried about our subjects all being at war, their war exhaustion getting up, their manpower depleting. I think it's kind of more efficient to just grab this, get some power projection, and move on to other things while the Ottomans begin to decline and just stagnate a little bit. I could take some cheeky money, but it's going to prolong the truce time. I think that's it, guys. That's it. Did a little bit of a cutting him up. In our next war, I'm going to try basically isolate Turkey by shooting across here, cutting down here. Yeah. I hope you guys don't disagree with my decision making, but that's a throwback, I think, to the first. Look at that power projection. Nice, smooth, fast, and efficient. I love it. That's a little throwback, I would say, to the first and second episode of this campaign, where I was trying to keep things nice and clean. I like my decision making there, guys, and I hope you guys don't disagree with me. We're just going to be nice and patient, and in the future, I'm going to wreck the Ottoman Empire, but for right now, we're going to be happy with that. A nice clean victory over them. What I'm kind of hoping is that in the not the next war, but although it could be the next war, but I mean in the future, I want to just sit on them and have Crimeans spawn here, as well as other areas, other nations spawn in other areas, and then peace them out. And then the only way they'd be able to deal with those rebels is ferrying troops across, because I would not give them access. That's what I'm going to try to set up in multiple sort of theaters, you know, cut them up and have their country kind of defect into little pieces. Alright, I'm going to go over my Diplo relations. One of our relations is royal marriage with Tuscany, which hurts our diplomacy. If we got this lowered impact on stability from diplomatic actions, I could break that, no problem. How old is our ruler? He's 42. So he's going to pass away. It's actually our queen. Never mind. Our ruler's incredibly young. Yeah. So we're probably going to get this and break the royal marriage sooner than anything else. Why don't we do one more cheeky war? I'm going to declare war here while his ally Hormuz does not back him up. Let's do one more cheeky war here before I end the episode. This is going to be obviously extremely easy. If we're really lucky, we could get our dynasty onto Ethiopia right now if the guy died at an extremely unrealistically young age. That would be good. But I think life's pretty good, man. And very shortly, I think 4 years... less, 2 years, very shortly, we're going to finally integrate Lubeck, guys. And then we're truly going to be rolling. We're going to be balling. At this stage, we're making profit. And that's really what counts. But we're going to be truly balling in the future, I swear. Let me tell you. once we integrate Lubeck, and it's only going to get better and better from there. Where should we be using our diplomats? We no longer have any corruption. That feels very nice. I'm focusing the heck out of my admin still, because I'm trying to just take more and more and more and more and more land. We have no truce with the Timurids, so we can easily just brutalize him here, even though his tech's the same as us. We're confident we can win that. Truce with Nogai is up in 5 years. That's quite some time. I don't think we have a truce with Uzbek. So we could easily expand over near him when we attack the Timurids, but we could also expand... after Iraq, we can attack Persia. Nice. No truce with him. We could go straight in after that. And after that, we could attack Hormuz, although he's allied to the Timurids. Very interesting stuff. Plenty of opportunities to expand. Our truce with the Ottomans is only 7 years. Not too bad, I would say. I will fully annex Nogai when the opportunity arrives. We might, when we attack the Timurids, maybe we should go in against Hormuz, fully annex him, rather than the Timurids. We might go Persia, Hormuz, separate peace, Timurids to get a short truce time, but also annul with Nogai, going against Nogai, and then begin going against like this nation and into India before the Timurids. Might be most efficient to do it that way. But we will see. We will see. That pisses off France a little bit. We'll piss off France a little bit for the 2 mercantilism. I think that looks like it's the best choice, Reno. Oh man, I really have to make sure I don't forget to... Yeah, it's the damn navy the Ottomans have. Look at how he is able to just ferry massive stacks around. I definitely want to deal with his navy. We're going to have to be really affluent to do that, though. So we're focusing on the economy a little bit in a sense. But I want to really fracture him to pieces. And then in that war, the prolonged war, I'll kill his navy. I'll destroy it all. And we'll have him collapse. I wonder how many favors do we have with Hungary? A fair amount. And we're gaining more. Feels good, man. Okay, are you done, Iraq? Sweet. I didn't check my overextension, which I should have. We're fine. Gotta be careful about that one. Now, a lot of this is Persian core. Well, I say a lot, not too much. 3 provinces here. Yeah, I think I will go straight in against Persia. But that's going to be next episode. So yeah, like I'll just repeat myself just for a second. I think we're going to go in against Persia, then Hormuz, separate peace with the Timurids, annulling his alliance with, well, probably everybody. But by then our peace with Nogai will be up. Well, maybe not by then, but when it is, we'll be able to fully annex him without dealing with the Timurids. You can go into this dude, and then giving some provinces here, you can go into Sind and so on and so forth. Lots of opportunities with our Holy War CB. I don't think we're going to have much issues of being really blocked in. As far as other truces, it's 10 years out here. In 1 year's time, another year's time, we're going to integrate Lubeck, and I cannot flippin' wait. A part of me wants to focus Diplo, guys, but we've got 1 in admin. Let's just keep it here. Yeah, it feels good, man. I hope you guys have been enjoying. Pretty productive stuff. We're now allied to Ethiopia. He's going to help us against the Ottomans as well once we build some favors. But of course, hoping to get the cheeky PU with him and hoping that he's even bigger than he is now when we do get the cheeky PU. Really hoping for like at least 1 other PU before the end of the game, guys. But I would love, of course, to PU it all. Hashtag PU the whole world. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Hope you've been enjoying, and peace out.